We gotta go. We gotta go. Thanks for calling in, Avril. All right, we gotta run to a break. Thanks for calling in. You guys are listening to the Three Guys Rant on AdviceRadio.com. We'll be back after the break.
Oh man! Did she say big cheese?
She said big chichis.
She said, not me, my mom.
Oh man!
Some mother-daughter team is
Okay, so send your mom. You don't know.
Oh man!
Come on, what's the pictures at, man?
Oh, I'll bring him up right now. Let me show you real quick. She's a youngster. She's, I don't know, I'd say maybe 20. Oh, she's half Puerto Rican, man. I'm sorry, I should have mentioned. But just her butt.
We need those cutouts at least, so we can have them in the back or something of our heads, dude. Someone was on there and said, I didn't know that was your pictures. I'm like, look at them. They had seen the side. I go, yeah, that's one of them. Oh, I go, I'm the one with that. What did I have? Curly hair? Right?
I think so.
I'm the one with the curly hair.
Here, that's what it's called.
That's April?
Yeah.
Let me see. Chill
Yeah,
out.
you got the curly hair.
Yeah, I got the curly hair. That's funny.
You know the first one that called, Yolanda, I think that was a real call because...
it wasn't Jose? It wasn't that guy?
The second one was Jose, yeah, for sure.
I think the first one was too. It sounded similar, the voice.
It's possible,
I think it was him again.
The first one, I think it was a real call. I think it was... I thought it was a girl. I really did. Not the caller when I met her, but there was no stealing kisses. Yeah. She made that crap up, man. But
hey, bro, we don't judge, man. This is California, bro.
Yeah,
we're okay, man. We don't judge.
She stole it anyway. She didn't say you gave her one.
Right, exactly. There you go. She stole one.
She stole it.
I was raped.
The file of report.
You're molested, man.
I was molested. She stole it. But I think she's one of my friends was also a comedian. His friend who invited them to the show, and they were sitting in the front row because I remember there was two big black women that looked like they could have been men. Yeah. But you know, there's some black women that are like athletic, right. Jackie Joyner Kersey, you know, these type, you know, Lisa Leslie. They kind of look like men, and that's what. And I remember the name Yolanda. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
You text me your number again or something. Shows keep getting better, man. They're kind of hard to top every week now. We've been on a roll since our new EP.
I don't know, dude. Yolanda's gonna be tough to top, man.
Yeah. Oh man.
Ooh, I'm gonna take a picture of myself, Facebook style.
Bueno, Mike Medio.
Oh shoot! There's a freaking microphone again.
Got another call.
I'll tell you what it is.
No, it just says fan.
Oh.
Did you tell the best president of Monster Marketing, man, I'm hitting home runs, eh?
I'm sorry?
Did you tell Monster Marketing VP I've been hitting home runs?
Oh, dude, you've been out of the fire, man.
Yeah.
He almost sold out Downey by himself. All right, and we're back. It'd be nice if Arvin could tell us when the light goes on so we know what we're playing.
Can somebody go help him? It's a switch. When it says on, it lights up in here, man. Hold it. Because when something goes wrong, you're always around it.
Our EP looks like a mad scientist over there today, dude. He's on there like, oh God, so many buttons, all these buttons.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
You know what?
We'll just stick with EP.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll stick with EP, man. At any rate, we have Fernando Flores in studio with us today, and it looks like we have another caller. We'll see what this one's about.
Oh man, now I'm scared with these calls.
Hello, caller. Yes. Oh, okay. Well, go right ahead. Katy Perry harassment.
First of all,
dude, come on now. Katy Perry's a national treasure. We can't have you harassing her, brother.
First of all, Okay, listen. First of all, I instantly.
Allegedly.
No,
Oh.
this actually happened. The caller must identify himself. His name is Momo Rodriguez.
Momo
Rodriguez.
Momo Rodriguez. Okay.
Also one of my best friends and also a comedian. You see, we went to this. It's a long story. I don't know if we have the time. I'll condense it as fast as I can. The guy on the phone right now, Momo, found a pink phone. Okay, and on the phone, apparently the phone belonged to a stripper, and she had a video of herself practicing fully nude on the phone. All right, so he was like, cool. We were going to this movie premiere, I Love You Man, sometime like a year and a half ago, right? And they sit us upstairs. It was pretty cool. They sit me right next to Katy Perry. I know this is an actual true story. You know, when you guys were bringing up the Katy Perry story, I was like, well, maybe I should throw it in, whatever. But he called in and he brought it up, so I was like, they sit me right next to Katy Perry, all right? And she looks over at me.
That's a good day.
Before the
Very good date. Yeah, I like
it
it.
was cool. But she looks over at me and she says, who are you? And I'm like, well, hi, my name is Fernando Flores. I'm a stand-up comedian. She goes, well, I've never heard of you. So I was like, wow, okay, cool. So then I look at her. I said, who are you? And she said, I'm Katy Perry. And I said, well, I've never heard of you either. Right? And she was like, oh, okay, cool.
She starts singing it.
No, she didn't. But I mean, I knew exactly who she was. And let me just say, wow. And let me just say it, right? Wow.
Okay.
So, you know, we carry on the conversation. Me and my friend Momo, who's sitting next to me on the other side, on my right side, and he brings out the phone and he's showing it to me, right? And he's got this, you know, the stripper, and she's dancing, all right? So, Katy Perry, who's on my left, looks over and she goes, what are you guys looking at? So then I said, all right, well, here you go. And I showed her the picture, you know, I showed her the video of the girl dancing, and she was like, oh my God, you guys are perverts, and I had to explain it. No, Momo found the phone, right, earlier, and we're looking through it, right. And yeah, and I mean, the phone is pink, for crying out loud, you know what I mean? So, and she was like, wow, well, she's you know, she's hot. I'm like, yeah, she's hot.
And that's what she
if you
did with
kissed
her
her, would you
song.
like it? Right? And then she looked over at me, she goes, I thought you never heard of me. So I'm like, oh, damn, busted. You know what I mean? Because I was like, well, I never heard of you either then. You know?
I thought that was her inspiration to make the song, man.
The song was already out. I knew who she was. You know?
Hey, Momo, so was that story accurate, man?
You know, that's true. This was at the Bruin, the theater, the Bruin over in Westwood, and
I wouldn't go there then.
Oh wow! Let me just tell you, the seats there are not gordo friendly.
Oh man,
they are very skinny. You know, and I'm a big guy too. You know, they were very skinny. We were spilling over.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Now maybe
so you were spilling over onto Katy.
I was spilling over onto Katy.
Hey, but if you're going to spill somewhere, that's one way to go.
Yeah, but it wasn't anything cool. It was my lonja. You know what I mean? So
she didn't have to know that.
You know. That's true. No elbow.
You take your own elbow rest everywhere you go, man. That's how we do it, man.
Well, that's true. No, that's the way it works, man. That's the way it works.
Oh, that's a good one.
Hey, man. Well, thanks for calling in, man, and letting us know about this guy, man.
All right, brother. Thanks for calling in.
So, Fernando, so do you book your own events, or do you have an agent that books for you, or what?
No, the Comedy Meltdown show is a show that I produce myself.
Okay.
You know, so and I'm an independent producer of the Ice House, and so I do book my own events as far as scheduling it. It's actually the last Sunday of every month. It's it's on the calendar, so it's like, okay, brainless. In October, the reason that it's on hiatus is because the last Sunday in October is Halloween.
Oh, right.
And I don't want to do a show on Halloween. Who's going to come out to the show on Halloween? Yeah. You know, so I was like, okay, cool. So we put it on hiatus until the end of November. But I do book all the talent.
Good.
I host the show. I run the show. I book the show. I produce the show.
That's
so
great.
It's a lot of work, though. You know what I mean? It's a lot of work. You know, and the show is only like 2 hours long. But I'm running around. You know, finding comics.
Do you stand up during that time too? Do you do your own stand up during that show as well?
Yes, in fact, I do the
or?
opening 10 minutes,
okay.
Right? Because again, I'm the MC, I'm the host of the show, so I do the opening 10 minutes, warm up the crowd, whatever. And then I do a little bit, a minute or 2 minute in between each comedian.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so, you got to keep the show going. It's structured. It's not, just.
Well, Arvin's out there getting warmed up already. He's ready to take those first 30 seconds from you at the show already. All right, he might take the mic. He might take the mic from you during the show too. We've heard. So how can people reach you, or do you have a website, or what's the best way?
You know what? I'm on Facebook.
Okay.
Who isn't, right? I don't actually have a website of my own. I should get one. But you can find me on Facebook really easy. It's facebook.com/Flores Fernando.
Okay.
Now that's important, all right? If you type in Fernando Flores in the search engine, you're gonna get like 10,000
yeah.
people, man. You know, whatever. So you have to type in on your internet browser window www.facebook.com/Flores Fernando. It's last name first. If you type in Fernando Flores, you're gonna get some less interesting dude who got the name first. Oh yeah, that lawsuit. Wow. Listen, here's the thing. That's not me. That's another Fernando Flores.
Isn't it funny when you see names that are exactly like friends of our? Like.
Yeah, you know, the funny thing about that is that, yeah, there's a former bodyguard of Britney Spears, right?
Oh, is that? Oh.
Yeah, and he is suing Britney Spears for sexual harassment because he claimed that she would walk around naked in front of the guy, and the guy is so traumatized he needs $100 million.
Man.
All right? Now, the funny thing is...
What a woman.
I know! That's what I'm saying, right? I get contacted by Inside Edition,
Really?
Access Hollywood. Yeah, because, you know, they want to know, are you that Fernando Flores?
You should say yes,
You know
man.
what?
You go on TV.
Look, I'll be honest with you. I was tempted, right? I
Then
totally
they would have
wanted.
never let you go.
Well, no, of course not. But you know, I think they pay for the stories. You know what I mean? They pay you
That'd
for
be
your
good.
stories. And I didn't want to go on and then, you know, say something whatever and then get sued, you know, and then have them take their money back because, you know.
That would've been
You
worse.
should have just went and you said, you know, I just want to say on behalf of this Fernando Flores, I'm not that gay Fernando Flores.
Exactly.
Right, so
And
everybody
Brittany, if you want
watching
to come and
knows,
walk around
right?
naked, you can anytime
Totally.
you
And you
want,
know
right?
what?
Here's my address, by the way.
And, you know, and if Britney Spears just happens to be listening, I am the Fernando Flores who will not sue you.
You even signed that, right?
I will guard your body, and you can walk around naked all you want
All
in
you
front
want.
of me.
You'll encourage it. Huh,
I-
brother?
no
'Cause
problem.
Because you're a giver.
That's right. I am a giver like that. No
If she
problem.
feels the need, right, to walk around, that'd be good.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
So what we have here is a room full of givers.
So we're not a room full of perverts. It's a room full of givers.
Yeah,
I like
full of
it.
givers.
Okay.
Givers gain, right? Givers gain, right?
I don't know. Hey, what about that? What about that fire crew that just stood there and watched that house burn because the guys hadn't paid the money?
Oh yeah.
I heard some comments, but I don't know all the details.
Basically, it's this county over there in BFE somewhere. But basically, the city fire department will provide protection for people in the outlying areas of the city, but they have to pay a $75 yearly fee. So apparently, when the fire department showed up to this guy's trailer, was on fire. Somebody that called them or let them know that he had not paid the $75.
Man,
So they just stood there and watched the guy's house
that's
burn down.
horrible.
Wow, that's
Yeah, and that's it. Man.
Is it in California though?
No,
Oh, okay.
I figure out.
That's
figure what's
horrible,
up,
huh?
but
You know, I
it's just
mean,
crazy, man.
That's horrible because here you got like during the World Trade Center, these guys are running in there. You know what I mean? And then you get them to do something like that. It's
Tell
the
me
whole,
about it.
whole opposite end of people, huh?
Yeah, I mean that's pretty bad. And I read that story. It was on Yahoo News or something like that. Yeah, they just stood by, watched the guy's house burn to the ground. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Now, the question begs to be asked: what if there was somebody trapped in that house?
Yeah.
You know, what would they do then? Would they sit there and watch,
That's
or would they
right.
take action? Because here's the thing: they got in their truck, they went all the way out
That
there.
was
because this is-
$75.
Yeah,
in
exactly.
gas right
it's
there.
$75 in gas because those trucks are big and heavy. You know what I mean? What's
Right.
the deal? They go all the way out there just to insult you. Don't show up.
Right.
You know what I mean? Don't show up. Hey, at least that way people can't talk about you.
Well, the
Yeah.
good thing is the guy's son went back to the station and pushed out the fire chief.
No, that's good.
So it's
Oh,
always a
that's
good
good.
thing. But anyways, we're going to our final break. You're listening to the Three Guys Rant on ViceRadio.com. We have Fernando Flores. He's going to stay here and wrap up the show with us. We'll be back after this.
That's horrible. Man.
Yeah, that was
I wonder,
bad.
and I guess I don't know if there's any charges can be filed on that either. Huh? But
No, dude. And you know what's funny? All fucking Republicans and all them and talk radio and Glenn Beck and also they're defending the fire department. Well, the guy didn't pay, so it's cool.
That's
that's horrible.
that is horrible.